along with Mary. This collection I have tells 4 different stories of Mary. And something that we discovered and started last week looking at Mary, and I shared with the kids out of school this week, yesterday worship, how many Marys do you find in the Bible?
2 or 3.
In the New Testament? 6. Go looking for you. There's 6 Marys in the New Testament. Mary was the most popular name in Jesus' day to name a girl. And we say Mary, it actually comes from Miriam. But anyway, there's 6 of those in the New Testament. So, all right. Again, as I've always said, there will be an occasional illustration on the screen, but I want you to imagine in your mind, listening to the narrative now, of imagining what that was like. As much as we know, and this narrative I'm going to read you today is taken a little bit of license with one aspect that you'll see. You didn't recognize it last week, but you'll see that there's one aspect of license that's taken. We actually don't read that in the Bible, but all the inferences are there. And so the narrative is trying to stay as true to everything that we know that we can get from the Bible about these women. And the one we're looking at today, Mary Magdalene. History has not been kind to Mary Magdalene and has put her in a place that the Bible in context does not place her whatsoever. It was a traditional story that started in the early church about who Mary Magdalene was, and today I'm going to tell you a different story about who she really was. All right. For the 3rd time that early morning, Mary Magdalene had made her way down the road that led from the Arimathea's house to his new tomb. 2 days ago, they had laid the body of Jesus there, their master, teacher, and the very center of their collective and individual lives. Of her life, anyway, that she was sure of. Looking ahead, she could just see the puff of dust Simon Peter and John, Zebedee's son, had left in their rush to the tomb to verify with their own eyes the news she had run so fast to bring them. She herself was walking slowly, still holding herself together so she could do this one last thing for him, bury his body properly. But now there was this complication, and she did not know how long her enforced calm would last. Complication. Well, that was a kind word for it. They'd gone to the tomb together, she and some of the women, carrying fresh linen and spices. She'd wrapped the Magi's gift, the jars of frankincense and myrrh his mother had given her to use, in linen, then leather, and tucked them carefully into her sash. And then the tomb was wide open. Its rock door rolled to one side and nobody inside, just grave cloths. Empty. No one around. That's what they had seen, the 3 of them, when they arrived at the tomb at the break of day. That was the complication. That's what she told the disciples, tears streaming down her dusty face and gasping for breath, not 5 minutes ago. It simply could not be true. It could not possibly be true, and she felt her control lurch dangerously. I can't fall apart now, she insisted to herself.